Hello everyone. Our today's topic is Class 12, Unit 5, Chapter number 13, Organism and Population, that we have to see adaptation. Let us see what is adaptation. The organism have various types of alternatives for coping with extreme in their environmental conditions. Some are able to respond through certain physiological adjustment while others do behavior. For instance, migrating temporarily to the less stressful habitat. These responses are also actually their adaptation. Thus, any attribute of an organism that enables the organism to survive and reproduce in its habitat is called as adaptation. ऑर्गेनिज्म जिस एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन में रहता है उस एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन के अकॉर्डिंग वो अपने आप को चेंज कर लेता है, मॉडिफाइड कर लेता है. ये मॉडिफिकेशन बिहेवियर में भी हो सकता है, फिजियोलॉजिकल भी हो सकता है, मॉर्फोलॉजिकल भी हो सकता है. उसी मॉडिफिकेशन को हम एडेप्टेशन कहते हैं. अगर अदर वर्ड्स में हमको डेफिनेशन बोलनी है एडेप्टेशन की, तो adaptations are special characteristics evolved or developed by an organism in order to live comfortably and successfully under the prevailing set of environmental conditions. Let us see अलग-अलग condition में adaptations organism के. Adaptation in animals to water scarcity and heat. जहाँ पर वाटर की स्कैसिटी और हीट प्रिवेल करती है वहाँ के एनिमल्स कैसे अडेप्ट करते हैं. दो तरीके होते हैं. एक reducing water loss and ability to tolerate arid condition. Example is kangaroo rat. This is kangaroo rat. सबसे अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है कंगारू रैट फाउंड इन नॉर्थ अमेरिकन डेजर्ट. seldom drinks water. It has a thick coat to minimize evaporation. The animal seldom comes out of its comparatively humid and cool burrow during the daytime. 90% of its water requirement is met for metabolic water, while 10% it gets from food. Loss of water is minimized by producing nearly solid urine. So, इसकी जो पानी की पूर्ति है, ये जो मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज होती है इसकी बॉडी में, वहां से कंप्लीट हो जाती है. अगर प्लांट्स की एडेप्टेशन की बात करें तो प्लांट्स ऑफ हॉट डेजर्ट आर एडेप्टेड to survive in dry condition of soil and high temperature, and such plants are called as xerophytes. Xerophytes have thick cuticle on the leaf surface and have their stomata arranged in leaf pits to minimize the water loss through transpiration. The leaves of some xerophytes are much reduced and can turn seen like a spine. In some xerophytes, the leaves, for example, we can see in open shear, वहाँ पे जो लीव्स होती है वो कैसे टर्न हो जाती है, मॉडिफाइड हो जाती है, वो स्पाइन्स के जैसे मॉडिफाइड हो जाती है. नेक्स्ट इज मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ एनिमल्स इन कोल्ड कंडीशन. Animals from the colder climate region have shorter ears, limbs to minimize heat loss. That is an Allen rule. Aquatic animals like seals have thick layer of fat below their skin that acts as an insulator and reduce the loss of body heat. अगर हाई एल्टीट्यूड में कोई पर्सन रहता है तो उसके अडेप्टेशन कैसे होता है. Many organisms possess physiological adaptation which allow them to respond quickly to stressful conditions at high altitude places like Manali, Mansarovar. A person experiences a condition of sickness called altitude sickness. इसमें जो symptoms होते हैं nausea, heart palpitation, etc. होते हैं. It happens due to the low atmospheric pressure of high altitude where the body does not get enough oxygen. But gradually the person gets acclimatized and stop experiencing altitude sickness. The body compensates low oxygen availability by increasing red blood cells production, decreasing the binding capacity of hemoglobin, and by increasing the breathing rate. It is because of this reason most of the tribal people living at high altitudes of Himalaya have a higher blood cells count than the people living in plain. So अलग-अलग जहाँ पे ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं उस टाइप से उनके क्या होते हैं, अडेप्टेशंस होते हैं, वो अपने आप को उस जगह के लिए मॉडिफाइड कर लेते हैं. So these are some examples. How do animals adapt themselves in different environmental conditions? Thank you.